Hello, my friends. Welcome to tonight's special broadcast. And tonight we're going to talk about something that is going to enable all of you to build your business faster. And thanks to a new discovery that I've made on LinkedIn, we're going to show you how you could actually recruit whales faster and easier than ever before. Now, for years, LinkedIn and Facebook have helped everyone break through and overcome the greatest obstacle facing affiliate and network marketers, not having qualified prospects to talk to. And for those of you that are here for the first time, watching this for the first time, why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula with scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared my formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with because it's easy to teach. My formula and scripts have been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and has helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. And the process speeded up in 2019 with the spread of COVID. Now, for years, my scripts have served as a form of artificial intelligence to top earners and people struggling with what to say to their prospects. They provide everyone with proven scripts that help close more sales. And now we're releasing a new scripts book, introducing some new scripts along with Max GPT. Ron Federico, ranked advanced from a director to an executive director. Now he's the executive director 6. And not only are the strategies of the scripts work for him, but it works for everybody on his team. Steven sent me this, 3 sales today, all directly traced to the scripts. And the person I brought in has brought 4 of her friends with 8 more. Your scripted messages are amazing. I can get a person talking, interested in my website in as little as 7 minutes. Signed up 2 people last night. People started calling this the Max method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profiles on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. Dana Barish rose to the top of her company, making over $100,000 a month. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary in some circles. And my mission is to help everyone with a desire to succeed achieve unprecedented success. So if you're ready to unlock your potential and transform your future, let's do it together. Ann Barante doubled her business the first year we worked together. Now, the fast way to become a top earner in network marketing is to talk to the people that you know with large circles of influence. Bring them into your business and then help them bring in their friends. A faster way to become a top earner. Talk to the professionals that you know with large circles of influence. Bring them into your business and help them bring in their friends. The fastest way to become a top earner is to talk to the professionals that you want to know on LinkedIn and Facebook with large circles of influence. And we call these people outsider whales because they don't know anything about network marketing. Bring them into your business and watch them bring in their friends. And the even faster and easiest way to become a top earner, talk to network marketing leaders with a large team, bring them into your business and help them bring in their leaders and team members that are already trained. Now, when it comes to network marketing, there are two kinds of whales. The insider whale, got all kinds of network marketing experience, and the outsider whale. And when you know how and where to fish on LinkedIn, even you can recruit a whale. Now, network marketers are in the center of two perpetual storms of opportunity. One is a network marketing industry storm. Because every month, 200 companies close, fail to launch, merge with other companies, or make unpopular changes that drive leaders and teams to other companies. We've been talking about Rodan and Fields, which last week basically disbanded all of their distributors. And every month, 300 new companies are launched. 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years and drive leaders and teams to other companies. The second storm, large companies are closing, going bankrupt, or reducing staffs in record numbers. Professionals losing their jobs have created a tidal wave of activity on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is adding 10 million professionals every month. 20% of the professionals being laid off are in sales. Now, whales can rise to the top of your company quickly. They've got the experience to lead, train, inspire, build teams, and bring large groups of people that they know with them. They're eager to talk to you on LinkedIn, and many of them will jump into your business. And they will immediately bring many of their friends with them when they do. Now, the strategies and scripts contained in How Network Marketers Catch Whales. People with large circles of influence have been proven to get a whale or a rock star to look seriously at network marketing and your business. It's constantly being expanded and revised to include new additional strategies, texting tactics, and scripts, and start to finish examples of conversations that resulted in the recruitment of a whale or a rock star. Each example must be modified to fit the person you're talking to and their situation. Now, I've opened a registration for our summer retreat. If you haven't registered yet, go to maxliger.com/retreat, use the special promo code, special promo, to drop the price. And you will gain immediate access to the website where you can have access to How Network Marketers Catch Whales and the 90-day game plan of top earners. The retreat doesn't start until August the 23rd, but you'll get immediate access to the books. And when you know the 10 top earner network marketing secrets that propel the top earners in your business to their level of success and apply them to your daily activity on LinkedIn and Facebook, you can become one too. But top earners never talk about them, which is the reason that once a quarter, we hold a retreat. And when you have better building tools than the top earners in your business had, you can become a top earner much faster. Now, LinkedIn introduced a celebrations feature a year ago, which enabled everybody to follow up with their prospects. And about 2 weeks ago, they renamed it Catch Up. And catch-up is going to be a feature that you're going to be able to use that will enable you to follow up with networkers, people that, or other potential whales. So let's talk about why most people in sales fail. They fail because they don't follow up. And what catch-up is going to enable you to do is it's going to enable you to follow up. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. And only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. They don't follow up. Catch-up enables you to follow up. And I'm going to give you an example. A few years back, when Isagenix was announced they were expanding to the UK, you could jump on LinkedIn and you could do a search. Personal trainer, people, you got 712,000. We come over here. You do the United Kingdom. Actually, you wanted to do England because they were opening up in England. So you have 59,000 personal trainers. Go over here, look for people in fitness. Of 120,000 people in the United Kingdom. And so understand that I helped 60 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners, and a lot of them literally experienced terrific growth by helping to build their business in England. And about 20 of the top earners actually hired virtual assistants and reached out to everybody that was in fitness in the UK. Made the connection. But most of them never followed up. If the person didn't react, the person didn't respond, they moved on to the next. People don't react, people don't respond, you move on to the next. Big mistake. Now, what catch-up is going to enable you to do, well, first, if you go to your network, and you go to your connections, first level, you know, it's drive this. Last week I had 10,000, now I'm back down to 9,900. So these are my first level. So if you come up here, personal trainers. So I've got 406 personal trainers that I'm connected to. And you can do the same thing. And you will find people that you're connected to. You've never talked to. I can work my way down here. Here's one. And if I bring up the profile, we've been connected since 2015, but we've never talked. Just looking at the people that you're connected to. You've never talked to them. Two 2015. And it's funny because I think it was in 2015 or 2014 that Isagenix expanded to the UK. All right. So that's your existing list. Now, what you can do is if you go over here to your network and now you go over to catch up, you can see who's changed jobs, who's celebrating a birthday, work anniversary. The easiest one is birthdays. So you're going to see everybody that you're connected to is having a birthday. The birthday strategy is probably one of the most effective strategies I ever came up with. So Sue is having a birthday today. I've never talked to her. Never talked to her. We're connected, but I never followed up once we made the connection. Sales statistics tell the story. The fortunes is in the follow-up. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. And 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. The examples I gave you, first contact, no follow-up. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. Posting and sharing posts is a form of a contact. Again, the fortunes in the follow-up and catch-up is going to make it easier, unbelievably easier, to follow up with people that you're connected to. So who are the best professional whales? Experienced network marketers, experienced affiliate marketers, anybody with a list. Experienced internet marketers, authority figures, insurance agency owners, professional athletes, celebrities. Should come over to LinkedIn. Actors. They got 695,000 actors. Actress. entertainer. There's no shortage of people for you to talk to. Corporate executives, business owners, authors, coaches, and podcasters. These are the best professional whales. And when you use my proven texting tactics and prospecting strategies, you can become a top earner this year. Project Launch Script. It's amazing. Annie Van Dyke signed a guy up in her business from Cyprus. She met him on LinkedIn. He had 50,000 people in his former business. I'm not sharing this with you to impress you. I'm telling you, there are people waiting to talk to you right now that have large circles of influence that you could be talking to. Any of you can do this. Any of you. I remember working with Andy, and I used her as an example earlier today, where she had a problem following the scripts. And once she got over that, her whole life changed when she brought this guy into her business. Sheila landed her big fish. It's all about patience. You're not here to sell. You're looking for opportunities to sell. And here's the deal. There are network marketers. For example, we talked about this earlier in the week. Rodan and Fields. People. We got 37,000 people that were in Rodan and Fields. And Rodan and Fields has gone to an affiliate model. Now, during our Top Runner retreat, I'm going to share with you the difference between network marketing and affiliate marketing. Network marketing, you build a structure, you bring people into the business, and when they bring people into the business and they bring people into the business, you get compensated for everything. In affiliate marketing, you only get compensated for the people that buy something as a direct result of you. So in affiliate marketing, if you have a large list and you have a relationship with the list, how do you build a list? Websites, technical, complicated thing. For some people, it takes years to build the list, but anybody that's got a list and a relationship with the list could very well do very well in affiliate marketing. Problem is, it takes longer to do. So if we're going to go after people in Rodan and Fields, if we're going to go after all of these people, every one of them just lost their income. So if you're going to go after any of these people, you want to go after people that have large circles of influence. So how do we know? You jump on the internet. Rodan and Fields distributor levels. You come down here, you'll find it all over the place. Leadership titles. Executive consultant. You come back over here. Rodan and Fields. Executive consultants. You got 11,000. These are the people you want to talk to. So she's a level 2 executive consultant. Now, level 5 executive consultant. 402. The more selective you are, and they've got executive consultant elite. Got 160. You can do the same thing with any company. Just like last year, when Bed Bath & Beyond declared bankruptcy and they closed over 380 stores, Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, what did they do? They closed all their retail stores, and now Bed Bath & Beyond was picked up by another, was purchased by, I can't remember who bought them, but now they're selling all their stuff on the internet. So you go to people. Well, they got 58,000 people. But if we're looking for people with large circles of influence, we want to filter it down. Store manager. Store managers have department heads. They got people working under them. You got 8,800 store managers. So here's somebody, store manager, she's got the open to work frame around her picture. She worked for them for almost 25 years. Where's she going to find a job to replace that one? Now, the most important thing is, how active is she? She posted something 6 months ago, or she made a comment 5 months ago. Did she post anything? Posted something a year ago. Did she react to anything? She reacted to this 2 months ago. The bottom line is she It's active. And this is what I'm talking about when we talk about following up. I'm telling you, there is no faster, easier way to do it. And I'm just going to bring up Francisco. Francisco today has over 1 million people. Now, granted, we started working together over 20 years ago. He was building a prepaid legal business. I helped him get his income up to $3,000 a month. He was in his 20s. He came back into network marketing in 2020. And in the last 4 years, by going after whales, the whale I enrolled in my business in December added 80,000 people to my business by February, helping to bring the size of my team up to 500,000 people. All of you can do this if you know where to find these people and if you know how to talk to them. And remember, we're not in a sales business, we're in a listening business. You're not looking to sell, you're looking to see if there's an opportunity to sell. And when you're talking to a seasoned, experienced network marketer, I mean, we could go up here. Herbalife. You got 2,700 people, but you just don't want anybody. President's team, top position in the company. You could do this with any company. In our top runner retreat, we're going to show you how to find them. We're going to show you how to make the connection. Your business grows faster when you bring in a whale. And now, with the use of ketchup, you're going to be able to easily follow up with people. Now, tomorrow night in boot camp, we have our final session. And for those of you that have been in boot camps, prior boot camps, if you were in a boot camp prior to 2018, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new LinkedIn. Totally different. Matter of fact, if you were in a boot camp, the last boot camp you were in was in 2021. It's all new. They are always adding new things. We have people here tonight that have been in boot camp every month this year. It's changing. You can find people at any level. Doesn't matter. One of my favorite examples, Dan. Now, in network marketing, everybody has a story. All of you have stories. In fact, you're all in the process of developing your story because that's what it's all about. Everybody develops a story. Your story is going to be different as you grow, as you expand. And I want to give you a little background on Dan. Dan purchased a soft wash franchise. They clean with drones. And then he said he spent $150,000. Then he met one of a young Melaleuca leader. So he joined Melaleuca. He wanted to go fast, so we started working together one-on-one. And then his sponsor died. So he lost his enthusiasm for Melaleuca. And he said to me, help me with my power wash business. He did so well. Signed a contract with Verizon Wireless. It was a $20 million contract over 3 years. Picked up a customer that had 500 Pizza Huts. So impressed the people that sold him the franchise. They made him a partner. His life has changed. He called in to share it.
The biggest thing was learning how to communicate with people online, people I didn't know, and being able to make contacts and turn those contacts into something that I could utilize, and doing it the right way instead of, a lot of people just send out a message when they first get on there. But what I learned from you was to build that relationship, and that relationship, whether you're network marketing or building a regular business like I am now, is crucial. And what I do is I own an exterior cleaning company. And, when I set that up, I was pretty much just the first franchise owner. And I'm now a partner of the corporation. So I actually need to change that, as I'm now a partner with this company, of the other two people that are involved. And what we've done is we've taken an exterior cleaning company and we took it to the next level by, first, due to an injury that I had, I fell 20 feet. I broke both of my feet and had to have surgery to have my feet put back together. And now, blessed as I am, because I walk well and no one would know it if I did not tell them that I had broken both of my feet March of last year. And after that, we were looking for a new way to do things. So when cleaning taller buildings, we now found drone technology, and we clean buildings with drones. So in what we do, cleaning these buildings with drones, it opened us up to clean taller buildings, and other things, other tall structures. And so I started looking around and talking to people and just using the same techniques that you taught taught me as one of your students. I started reaching out to different people that were hotel chains, and things like that. And then came across somebody with Verizon that worked with Verizon, an engineer with Verizon, and just started a little conversation. And I mentioned what we do and ended up mentioning what we do. And we started this conversation, and we now will be cleaning towers for Verizon for the next 3 years. We've closed a 3-year, $20 million contract with Verizon Wireless. I mean, we went from being a $50,000, $100,000 a year income type business to myself $2.2 million next year. that will be, that's just my portion of my area
Now, he didn't meet the engineer that he met, introduced him to the people that made it happen. It's all about networking. You can network with somebody that is at a low level in a company. They like you, they like what you're doing. They will introduce you to the movers and shakers. Francisco enrolled someone that had been in the company for 25 years. He had 600,000, he was the oldest distributor, had 600,000 names in his customer database. He didn't get to him on LinkedIn. Francisco met someone else way down in that person's organization. And when that person told Francisco, we're looking for a new company, Francisco said, would you introduce me to your leader? And the person not only introduced him, he raved about Francisco.
I'll be cleaning. But we've gone even further than that. Now we're growing at such a rate that we're scaling our business that, you know, we've started a franchise opportunity with, you know, as I was originally, like I said, one of the first franchisees, but we've actually gone to a full all blown out franchise, $20,000 to lawyers just to set up the franchise. We've sold 2 franchises already. We're growing, and it's all because of, I mean, not just only because of that, because my partners were involved as well, but I brought the big deals to the table, and I brought those deals learning your techniques and utilizing them. I literally met the Verizon people on LinkedIn. I've contacted them on LinkedIn, and that's how we began this venture. I mean, this part of this company. We went from, like I said, cleaning houses and 1-story buildings to now cleaning Verizon towers, hotels, and now even municipal water towers. I've closed 2 deals to clean some municipal water towers, and got 6 towers to clean. And all of that came from contacts made through LinkedIn. We're multi-million-dollar company through the techniques that I learned from Max. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. As a matter of fact, I mean, I was trying to build a network marketing business. I never had really had any great success with network marketing until I started working with you, and I was working and like I said, it was kind of hard for me to move forward because my sponsor, who I'd become pretty close with, Jason Fisher, passed away. And when Jason died, it kind of took my air out of me, took my breath out. And I was just like, oh my God, I just couldn't carry on at that time. So I just was focusing on what I did day to day, my daily business. And then after a while, I said, you know what, let me see if I can make a few contacts on LinkedIn for my business. And then it just started blowing up because I just never got the air, you know, to go back to my network marketing business. Not that I now know that if I just had, if I needed to build that business, if I even had the time to focus on it, I could build an explosive network marketing company because of these techniques that I feel like maybe I haven't mastered, but I've gotten pretty good at. Both still kind of in that. Right now we're in that, okay, this all looks great and sounds great, but you know, it's kind of like one of those things where as it's coming to fruition, it's like you almost think, God, it sounds too good to be true. But it is. and thank you again. And every now and then, you know, I just had an opportunity. Today it's raining outside, and I had some guys that were going to go out and clean, and our whole day kind of got shut down because of the pouring rain here. So I was like, you know what? I saw, you know, that you were on, and I said, well, let me listen in with Max today a little bit. But all I can say is to the people that are listening, you just have to listen to Max's techniques, apply them, and even when you think you're doing it wrong, realize that LinkedIn is so huge and your contact list is now so huge that you can afford to do it wrong until you get it right. But if you don't apply it, if you don't do it, you won't ever get it. It will never come to pass. You just have to be willing to say, okay, you know, there's an old saying that I've heard in network marketing, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So, you know, you're probably not going to lose them if you just, all right, you might have a few sentences you put in wrong, and when you're trying to make contact, you might take a wrong approach, but most of the time those can be fixed. And just stick with Max, get on those coaching calls, and get on here on this is where you'll learn the most, I think. The coaching calls, you only got a few minutes. You got that 1 hour or a few hours that, of each call. But then after that, this is where, you would see how it's really applied, and just apply yourself and trust in the system, because the system works. And so all I can say is thanks, Max.
What we're teaching here, let me come back over. Now, I can bring up thousands of examples. Ron Akaga team enrolled the top earner in another company, making $500,000. I didn't know. When I got into network marketing, 1995, I didn't know any of this existed. And what you're going to find is nobody is going to tell you. I went on the internet my second year, became the top recruiter in the company off of AOL. Between Christmas and New Year's, I signed up 20 people, 5 a day. And then I went to an event where they brought somebody in who enrolled 250 people in 2.5 weeks. Have you ever wondered how some people get into your business and they go right to the top in a month or two? It drove me crazy. I stalked that fella, ended up catching him in one of the hotel bars at night, bought him a couple of drinks, and I got his story. He'd been in network marketing for 10 years. He'd been in 4 companies. He was in 3 previous companies before he came into ours. I had no idea that you could bring leaders from other companies into your business, and you don't have to be a leader to do it. I went from 400 people on my team to 7,000 people in 18 months. And that's what we're going to be sharing with everybody in our retreat at the end of August. I do it I used to do it once a year. But so many of people don't know that it's possible for anybody to do this. It's all about relationships. It's all about talking to the right people. And all of you, for those of you that are in my boot camps, and for those of you that are my coaching students that are here, you know more than 95% of the people that are out there that claim to be social media experts. And you could leverage the knowledge to win the respect of any top earner in any company. I want to close by saying that we've got an email, I think it's going out tomorrow. For those of you that registered for Max GPT, God, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we blew up the shopping cart. I mean, it just blew it up. And I was never, I can't even begin to tell you how angry I was. So we've ended up switching to a different shopping cart. So for those of you that purchased it, the shopping cart is in the process of refunding your money. We have a new system set up. As soon as we're ready, you can expect an email. Because this was an affiliate program attached to it, we want to make sure that when you re-enter your order, that you're tagged so that all the people you referred to Max GPT will still fall under you. So, like I said, you're going to be getting an email. Some of you, I understand, have already received refunds. You're contacting the office. Why am I getting it back? We haven't turned anybody off from being able to use Max GPT. But I just want to let you know what's going on. A lot of things are changing on LinkedIn. A lot of things are changing in network marketing. And most people don't realize that there's a huge pool of unhappy network marketers out there. You bring a couple of those people into your business and you can leverage your knowledge of social media. Angie, I got your note about not having a coaching session tomorrow. Thanks for the heads up. See all of you in boot camp tomorrow. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.